What's up, y'all? Anyway, we're on the island ARK Survival Ascended. I want to do a short video today on console commands. For you, those of you that do not know, console commands can be used in ARK, basically to spawn in creatures, spawn in weapons, spawn in anything you want. I will recommend that you be careful doing this because you can break your game. Because you literally want for nothing. So I don't use them for the most part. I have before when it was survival evolved. We couldn't get mods on Xbox, so I used quite a few console commands, and it literally broke the island for me. I really don't care anything about playing the island anymore because, well, you know, you can fly, you can walk, you can do all this stuff, and if you make it too easy, it will break that map for you. So, with that being said, let's get rolling. Okay, so generally what we would do is we would pop into this menu, we would go into console commands, and we would say if we wanted 20 crystal, we would do GFI crystal 20 space 0 space 0. And if I hit that, then you see it popped up on the left hand side. I now have 20 crystal. So, but when you use that, if you don't know these console commands, just right off the top of your head, then you can go to a couple of different apps, either on your phone. Get out of my way, dude. Either on your phone or on your PC or your tablet or whatever you have, and you can pull up these codes. There's lists of all these codes, but I found a better way. So, Admin Panel is an app or a mod that you can get in the mod store. It's free, and basically it does all these settings for you. Oops, my bad. So like over here, just some quick ones right here. You can say you can go into God mode, infinite stats, leave me alone. Which leave me alone, it basically lets that you're undetectable to dinos. You can ghost. Be very careful with the ghost one because you can ghost under the map and not get out if you're not careful. But anyway, that's quite a few. Like destroy wild dinos is a good one for when you do some adjustments in your INI files or in your settings, and you've got like 135 dinos and you want 150, so you put it at maximum or put it at the hardest hard setting. Then you want to go in and destroy wild dinos. That way your dinos will come back as 150s and not 135s or whatever. You can also spawn in items. It takes a little getting used to, but these are all my mods. So if you have mods like Utilities Plus, oops, I do that every time too. Okay, so spawn items. Come over here to Utilities Plus, which I use quite a bit. It's the back to Utilities Plus, miscellaneous maybe. Back to Utilities Plus, primitive. There we go. So I use the reusable torch and the reusable bola. So I should have gotten the reusable bola. Let's see. I did not. Let's try this again. Hopefully this time it works. So we're at the bottom, Utilities Plus, and then Utilities Plus, and then primitive. Okay, and I only do it on a quantity of 1. Okay, so I downloaded my bola that time. So if we look in here, we'll see I now have a reusable bola. You were in my way just a minute ago. Where are you now? As you see, I now have another reusable bola. So, anyway, that's how that works. But you can also Like if you want to fly, you can use this radio menu. And now I can fly around the map. Careful not to be in the air when you go to walk. But if you go here, and then you go here, you can go to walk right there. Now I'm walking. See, I can't fly. Another thing that this thing does that's actually pretty useful is dino spawn. Okay, so we want to go ASA dinos. And let's go for, say we want an Argy, right? We want it tamed, we want a saddle. And we want the max, we want the 150. And I think this might even do colors. Let's see if it does or not. So tamed, female saddle. So we spawned in a 150 perfect tame, 225. So now we can fly our Argy around. But yeah, this mod just really makes the admin panel so much easier. So let's see what else. You can spawn these in a different way. Dino spawn. We want this one to be a 150. Close enough. And then we want a herbivore. And we want we'll do it. We'll do the aberrant. And then we don't want this one tamed. We want it without a saddle. And I wonder if this is going to make it. Let's try it for the pink, see if that helps any. Okay. So, we spawned in a 148 Anki. And it needs to be tamed. It's not tamed. Oh, we spawned in 2 Ankis, actually. I guess I hit the button twice. But I did want to say also, before I get too far in depth on this thing, this is only going to work if you're the admin of your server. So if you have rented a server from Nitrado, this will work. Or if you are in one of the single player settings. So you can do the multiplayer single player setting where you're on your own server and you're tethered. That works in there as long as you're the admin or you have basically admin rights. So, but yeah, if you're on single player, it works perfectly. If you're on a cluster server that you own or you are the admin of, then this will work. But if you are not the admin, then this will not work. So I just want to go ahead and get that out there. Another thing this thing can be used for is to go into creative mode. Once in creative mode, you jump twice and you can fly. You can't drown. And you can't be injured. Also, if you notice, you can craft anything for free. The only downfall with this right here is, once you get out of creative mode, you still have everything unlocked to craft. There is a way to fix this. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to craft. Where are you at? Where are you at? Where are you at? There you are. One of those, but when you craft one, it gives you a stack, which is 20. And then we want to throw these away. What are you doing here, man? I forgot they have these on the island. It's not a bad level either, 85. Anyway, eye candy, get back to what you're supposed to be doing. Okay, so now if we want to craft 2 beds. My dog is noisy, noisy, noisy. That's her clickety-clacking on the wood floor. Would you get out of my way? I should have gone to a little easier place to do this. Okay, bed. B, E, D. Okay, so I think it crafts 5. But, okay, 3. So, now we want to get out of creative mode. Just to give you an idea of what happens. Okay, we want to go here. Then we click on creative. Okay. So now we're out of creative. You can always check this by jumping and making sure you're not flying. But as I said, when we're out of creative mode, see, we've still got all that stuff unlocked. Well, what's the point in having all that stuff unlocked? You know, we kind of want to use our we want to level up and do it the correct way. So anyway, we need to know what we've got locked and unlocked. So what we want to do here is we want to fast travel to simple bed, which is the bed right beside us. Okay, so we fast travel from one bed to the next, and see, now we don't have everything unlocked again. Super simple, actually very useful. But I guess that's about all I've got in this video that I can think of. If you're playing, download the mod and try it, play around with it. I haven't played around with it very much. But I don't know what the Dino Scanner or any of that stuff is. I may come back and do an update on this stuff and kind of go from there. But it looks like it eliminates you from having to use a teleporter. Okay, so we can go, okay, to all the caves and to the obelisks. Nice. So that's how that works. Players. Oh, so that's all the players that we have. Okay. Cool. But yeah, that's all I've got for this. Like I said, I may do an update on it. I do appreciate y'all stopping by and checking it out. If you did enjoy the video, please consider hitting the like button. It helps out the video a great deal. It helps out the channel a great deal. I really, really appreciate it. If you're enjoying the content, you want to see some more stuff like this, tips and tricks videos that I do them on survival games, mainly ARK and, mainly Fallout 76 and then ARK like second. But anyway, if you're enjoying the content, consider hitting that subscribe button and subscribing to the channel. Helps out the channel a great deal, helps out the video a great deal, and I really, really appreciate it. So, anyway, y'all take care of yourselves. Have a good evening, afternoon, morning, whatever it is, wherever you are, and I will catch y'all on the flip-flop. Later.